Hello everyone, our lesson today is on formal and informal English in the grammar, and this is part 13. Can you give me examples about how we change informal English into formal English? Yes, I can. So in this video, I'm going to show you different examples of informal English and how we can change them into formal English. So informal, my CV shows my experience and qualifications which are needed for this position. This is informal. I mean, not everything is informal, but most of it is informal. As you can see from my enclosed curriculum vitae, my experience and qualifications match the requirements in the relevant position. So here I use position, which is formal. Here I use position, which is formal. But instead of, I don't use my CV shows my experience. As you can see from my enclosed curriculum vitae, my qualifications, my experience qualifications match the requirements, again, which are needed. This is informal. So the requirement, it matches the requirements. This is formal. If you say I need, this is informal. I require, this is formal. And again, when you use as you can see, this is very good sentence structure, because as here is, a conjunction, is a very good conjunction. Informal, again, if you need more information, email me. I think it should be email me, sorry, this is a typing mistake. Email me on james.slate5@gmail.com. And this is formal. Should you require additional information? So if is a conjunction, and this conjunction is informal. So if you need, this is informal. Should you require is formal English. More information, this is informal. Additional information is formal. Again, email me. It's better to say please do not hesitate to contact me on. So if you use please, means you are polite. It's good to use please in formal English. And also contact me, this is again formal English. Informal, I need to see my manager before I sign this paper. This is informal. It is necessary for me to see my manager before I sign this document. So I need to see, this is informal. It is necessary for me to see, this is formal English. The project will be completed next year. This is informal. The project will be implemented next year. So you can use complete as a formal word, but it's better to use implemented. The project will be implemented next year, or the project will be finalized next year. This is all formal English. I wonder why he put up with those terrible conditions for so long. Again, put up with is a phrasal verb. So because you use put is a verb, up is a preposition, with is a preposition. When you put a verb and a preposition, it means this is a phrasal verb. So I wonder why he tolerated. So put up with and tolerated have the same meaning, but tolerate is formal, put up with is informal, because phrasal verbs are informal. Those unpleasant, again, terrible is informal, unpleasant conditions for so long. Informal, you don't have to live in this area. Again, don't is short form, it's a contraction, it is informal. It is not necessary for you to live in this area. You don't have to live is informal. It is not necessary for you to live. This is formal English. He'll have to do another 5 tests before he can stop the experiment. Again, this is informal. He has to conduct. So do tests is informal. Conduct tests, this is formal. Conduct 5 tests before he can, again, stop the experiment is informal. Conclude the experiment is formal. Informal, we'll finish the job next year. Again, will is short form, is a contraction. We are planning to accomplish. So accomplish is formal, finish is informal. This task, again, job is informal, task, you have to say task or assignment. These words are formal next year. Say hello to your brother, this is informal. Formal, give my regards to your brother. This is formal English. Say hello is informal. Give my regards to, this is formal. What's up, this is informal. How do you do, is formal. Or you can say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Again, this is formal. What's up has no meaning. It depends on the situation. It has many meanings. It depends on the situation. So it's better to explain. Sorry to email you. Again, informal. There is no subject, no verb. Formal. May you please accept my apology for sending this email to you. So this is formal. I use may, which is very polite, and also it's a question, and it is, I use may, which is polite, and again, apology is formal. Sending this email to you again is formal, and I use please. So I use may, which is polite, I use please, I use apology, which is formal, I use a question, and this is what? Formal English. Sorry to email you, this is informal. Lucy can type well, this is informal. Lucy has the ability to type letters well. Because type what? We don't know. So informal English is not clear. So Lucy has the ability to type letters well. Now I understand. Type what? Type letters. So it's clear. And also has the ability to is formal. Can is informal. Or you can say Lucy is able to type letters well. Again, this is formal English. So is able to is formal, can is informal. And when you say type, you have to explain what you mean by type. Type what? You are right, this is informal. I agree with you, this is formal. Don't forget to bring your tent, this is informal. I would like to remind you that you should bring your tent. So again, don't is short form, it's a contraction, and it is like an order, it is informal. I would like to, this is very formal, remind you that, it means don't forget. I would like to remind you means don't forget that you should bring your tent. So this is all from here to here, this is a formal sentence. And then another thing is you work hard, this is informal. In addition, you work hard. So another thing is informal. In addition is a formal conjunction. In addition is a formal conjunction, you work hard. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.